What's up? What's happening? Someone on that Jeff Axel, dropping the people elbow on the hating hoes. Back with the hoop panel, man. Season starting in a couple weeks. How's everybody doing today, man?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. It's a nice day. Good day to pod.
Living good, living right, man.
Same old over here.
That's what's up, man. Just
You
gonna jump
see his
straight.
shirt? You see his shirt? He not playing. Mood. He chilling. J Boogie, he chilling.
Hey,
He didn't even know what shirt he had on. Look, he didn't even know what shirt he
I
had.
didn't know he was talking about. I didn't know he was talking about it first.
That's how he feeling, man.
That's crazy.
but yeah, we just gonna jump straight into the Western Conference. Shout out to the Thunder. They had won the title last year, re-upped. Good draft picks. Then you got the point guard that's gonna be playing this year that was drafted last year that had the ACL. So I see them winning 60 games again. SGA gonna average 30. J-Dub, he gonna average over 20 again. Maybe Chet will be a little bit more consistent. I'm not the hugest Chet fan, but he does have a good skill set. Still got Casey Wallace, Lou Dort, all these contributors, iHeart, the double-double and floater guard. So I'm gonna just go straight to Billy. How you feeling about the Thunder this year, man?
I mean, y'all already know how I feel in the group chat. This for the world now. I think OKC gonna run it right back. Top to bottom, they got the best team, man. They still got the MVP. Shea gonna be running off a high. Just like you said, Jalen gonna be averaging over 25. I think he gonna be damn near 30 in the playoffs. He gonna really come alive. He really gonna wake up. My guy down here, he believe in the Houston Rockets. KD, he needs at least 2 years to been with the team, unless they're the Golden State Warriors off the greatest run in history. But we ain't gonna talk about that till later. Again, OKC gonna run it right back. MVP gonna go crazy. Chet need to get some muscle. He's disappointed me, but he gonna be there when you need it. They got enough shooters. They got enough defenders. They got enough players.
Jay Boogie, how you feel about the Thunder?
I mean, they got a chance to repeat. Definitely, I can't sleep on other teams like Denver, who upgraded heavily. So, they got some little bit of competition again. But OKC, I mean, they pretty much got that same team. They got chemistry. They're young still. So it ain't like, I mean, now they got the experience now. So now they just got a bigger target on their back head to next season. So it's a 50-50 though, but we'll see.
Darius, you look a little skeptical when you mentioned Denver, but
Yeah, niggas said Denver upgraded heavily. Where? What's
Cam
heavily?
Johnson,
That's the
Jonas
same
Brown,
thing. No.
backup,
No.
Bryce Brown,
Him and Michael Porter Jr.
I mean Bruce
are
Brown.
copy and paste. You're not getting nothing different. You're getting the same exact player. So I don't get where the upgrades at. Cam Johnson and Michael Porter Jr. do the same exact thing. They're the same.
More efficient, more of a willing passer.
Michael Porter Jr.'s job on that team was to shoot the ball. That's why he shot the ball every time he touched it. He did his role. That's exactly what Cam Johnson is going
So
to
you
do.
gonna lie to me and tell me he got court vision?
No, I'm not saying he has court vision. I'm saying his job was to shoot the ball. Did you see the shots he took? That was his job. That was his job, to stay out the way and shoot the ball because nobody can test the shot. That was his.
Cam is a better cutter too.
He shot them out the playoffs.
Oh my God, Cam Johnson is the most explosive guy. They're the same guy. Like, let's not act like they're not the same person.
Somebody called him a 3-and-D.
Yeah, whoever said the 3-and-D's a liar. They do that. They're the same exact person. Michael Porter Jr. and Cam Johnson has a lateral trade. The only thing that was different was contracts. Cam Johnson made less. That's the only reason why they made that trade. And then second, they got their backup center. He sucks. He sucked on the last team he was on. He's gonna suck on this team. And then who else did you say they got? Who was the difference maker that y'all was talking about?
I said Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown is a normal guy. Like, he plays defense. Good job. He'll hit a couple shots.
I mean, but off the bench, you need that dude, man. It ain't like he's gonna be a star. They still got Christian Brown in the starting line who improves every season.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but he said improved heavily. They barely improved. They got Bruce Brown, and that's it. That's
Tim Hardaway Jr. is a shooter. That helps him out off the bench. I like Denver, bro. I'm sorry. I'm high on Denver.
I'm not saying Denver's going to be bad, but he said improved heavily. Where's the heavily improvement at? Like, they are the same team that won the ring a couple of years ago. And
Tim Hardaway Jr. is a shooter. That helps him out. It was missing consistency.
I mean, with Valanciunas,
he's Gary Harris.
I mean,
what are you telling me?
He's 12 and 14. I mean, off the bench. I mean, you got a legit backup center, which they needed for years after
Yes,
they won a championship. Because DeAndre Jordan was doing what exactly?
that's a
Nothing.
fact.
They got Deron Holmes, but Deron Holmes got hurt.
I mean, it happens, but I mean, they picked up what they need to pick up for y'all.
I mean, but he asked though, like the backup center they picked up isn't good at the game. Like he's not nice. Like y'all saying it like he's something special.
He's better than what he had.
I'm just saying he's a
You
decent
say
player.
Valanciunas not nice?
He's not.
All right.
What do you mean? What,
He
it's
can get
not.
close to a double-double.
He's not on the
Yeah,
Magic
what are you
number.
talking about? Valanciunas is a hooper for real. He can knock down the three ball. He can give you like 15, 16. He can stick some good defense. He a big body down now. And he
He
can
averaged,
pass this. He can pass the shit out the ball.
nah, bro. He averaged 8 points and 7 rebounds last year. He asked
As a backup, that's good. What do you
bro,
mean?
he played 32 games. That's
I
not
said
good.
he was nice.
He played
That's not
32
nice.
I say
games.
he's
That's
good as a
not
backup.
good.
That's all I
He's
said.
a normal guy. No, he's not just nice. He's not good at. He's a normal guy.
Are,
He's
are
not.
we
Nothing.
forgetting what he was doing? What it was in Toronto?
Yeah,
that
you're
was
telling us
long ago,
about
brother.
2019,
Right.
2018. 2018. Stop telling me about, bro. Come on, come on, come on.
he
But
can have a resurgence like Pau Gasol.
If
That's
he's
all
so
I'm
nice, why he
saying.
keep
He's
team hopping?
33. He's
How
33.
come
I ain't
nobody
say he
want
was
him?
nice. I say he's a good backup. That's all I said. You gotta talk to
I
Billy.
think he's
years
nice.
old.
He's nice, man.
He's
How come he
33
keep
years
team
old.
hopping then? If he was nice, why wouldn't the team just
Why
re-sign
did
him?
he only play 32
Russell
minutes?
Westbrook nice and he keep team
He's
hopping.
not. No,
He's
he's
not
not.
nice.
He's not nice.
He's not nice.
He's
No
not
more.
nice.
Like, there's
He's
a
not
reason.
even on the roster right now, bro.
There's a reason people don't
He
want
should
him.
be though. But
Michael Beasley nice. He was jumping around the league.
Michael Beasley had.
He wasn't
attitude.
nice, bro.
He
He
couldn't play
was not
team
nice.
basketball. He couldn't
All
play.
right,
He's
next
skilled,
person. Next
but he
I
person.
love
wasn't
him.
nice. And
And
if he was
I'm
nice,
a Michael
person.
Beasley fan.
he'd
I'm
still be
Michael
in the
Beasley's
NBA.
biggest fan, but he couldn't play 5v5 basketball.
Rondo was nice. He was team hopping.
Rondo
No.
played what?
You
Rondo,
don't
nah, he
team.
wasn't team hopping.
you don't team hop
Yeah,
Yeah,
until
but
your
you're not
career goes.
nice.
You
Then
team
that's
hop
not
once
how
your
that
career
works.
starts. Once your career starts going downhill, once you're washed. Once they put you in the dishwasher and then pull you back out, that's when you start team hopping. So that's why.
Is you saying CP3 washed?
Yes, he been washed,
What do you
bro.
mean?
Come on,
Am I
I mean, we
CP3?
seen the media day photo.
Even
What?
without the media, he's been washed.
bro. Y'all was saying he wasn't washed though.
Yeah,
Y'all was
he's
literally
been washed
saying
all
that.
4 years. Yeah, Jeff said that out of his mouth.
Y'all was
And
saying
no
that.
act-
Are you
Because
still
him
lying?
and
No.
Jeff got the
Let's
same
add some
haircut.
context to this. Let's add some context to this. Y'all say he was washed in Phoenix.
He was.
That's why I
was.
disagree with
He
y'all.
was.
It's like,
He was.
what?
No.
He
He
wasn't.
was washed in Phoenix.
Sheesh. You would want that as your championship point guard? No.
He's one of the
He
reasons they
played
was
well
in
in
the
that playoff
playoffs.
run. Like, before we get too off topic, he had a 41-point game in the closeout game to get to the finals.
Oh my
against the
God!
Clippers. So if that's
You know-
washed, I guess, bro.
Yeah, he had a vintage game. I mean,
No,
I respect that.
Tajon, look, you know Derrick Rose had a 50-point game on the Timberwolves, right?
Yeah,
Stop telling
To
me
go
about
to the
that.
finals, that's a
Stop
terrible
telling me
All right,
about
so
Yeah, bro. What is,
you know what?
Rose dropped 50 on the Timberwolves. We're good. That's done. All that conversation that he dropped 40 is done.
So real quick, I gotta get you and Tay's thoughts on the Thunder real quick before we move on to the next team.
Oh, God.
Any thoughts on the Thunder from either one of y'all?
They can't beat the Rockets.
All right, we'll talk about that soon.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the West goes through them. They're beatable, but yeah, the West runs to them. They proved it last year. You know, they got a little better. They got some young players. I don't know how many minutes they'll get. You know, like in their rotation. Like they didn't really lose anyone. They re-signed everyone. You know, their big three. So, yeah, they'll be pretty good. Like they'll be pretty good for a couple of years. So I mean, the West runs to them, but I don't know about championship though. But I definitely do think their floor is the WCF though.
Okay. So we already briefly touched on Denver. I personally have them as a 2 seed. Jokic still doing amazing things. Jamal Murray, I need to see him play well for the full season. He kind of like plays himself into shape and then picks it up. Post All-Star break, I need it for the full season. Cam Johnson, I like the 3-point shooting. I like the cutting. I like Christian Brown. He gets better every season. He's a good defender, good cutter. Bruce Brown, good cutter, good bench piece. I would like to see Julian Strawther take another leap. I think he has talent, but him and Peyton Watson, I feel like it's another level for both of them to reach in order for them to be taken seriously. And I like Tim Hardaway Jr. off the bench. He can get you like 20 points on a random night from his 3-point shooting. Billy, what's your thoughts on the Nuggets?
I'm a bit high on the Nuggets. I think my list, I got them like 5-6. I don't know if I'm still up in the chat. I'm probably all right. I'm still up. Yeah, I got them like 5-6. I still got Houston. I got them as 2, but they could be like the Hawks back when they was like number 1 seed versus LeBron. Just because you're doing good, that mean you would do amazing in the playoffs. But I think they'd be a great regular season team. The Nuggets, they got Jokic. He's one of the best players in the world, one of the best players of all
The
time.
best.
So
Whoa. The best. But you can continue.
he's the best player of all time?
He's the best player in the world. You said one of the best players in the world. He is the best player in the world.
No, he's not.
Who's better?
Wemby better a little bit.
I have a good night.
That's my guy. My guy.
You don't mean this shit.
Wemby or Giannis.
He ain't say that shit out loud. He ain't mean it.
He don't mean this shit.
Holy.
We good. Jay Boogie, how you feeling about the Nuggets?
They definitely top 3 in the West for sure. Like I said, they improved. I'm not gonna say heavily. They improved.
I'll say heavily. I'm with you. I got your back, man. Don't worry about what Jerry's talking about.
I think
Bro, where's heavily? Bro, where's heavily? The Rockets, they improved heavily. They got Kevin Durant. They got DFS. Like, that's improved heavily. They
the
got
Nuggets just hold
Valanciunas.
again.
No,
That's it.
they got Valanciunas and then traded the same player for the same player. No. Bruce Brown came. Oh my God, Bruce Brown. Nobody they got is a difference maker on they're a role. Everybody you named is a role player. Every single person you named is role player. No,
shout out to Aaron Gordon too.
Championship.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon does a lot for them too, bro. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, but everybody y'all named that y'all said as a difference maker is a role player. I would say the closest thing to not a role player is Cam Johnson, and Cam Johnson is exactly the same thing as Michael Porter Jr. Y'all lost Michael Porter Jr. and got Cam Johnson, so it's the same thing. But heavily improved, y'all are just throwing heavily around. Where is the heavily improvement at?
He said heavily.
He said heavily improvement, and he said heavily improvement. Where's the heavily improvement? I'm not saying they didn't improve. Where's the heavily improvement?
Like heavily is like adding an all-star or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's a minimum.
They didn't heavily improve, bro.
They did minimal movement. They filled in.
All right. Let Jay Boogie get his point on.
I'm just saying they got better shooting. They improved their depth. So now you got noticeable role players that can put out, good decent amount of points off the bench. So it ain't just like all last season kept saying who's gonna come off the bench and be a difference maker or who's gonna help out. Now you can look at the bench, you got Tim Hardaway, Bruce Brown, Valanciunas on a good night can give you 12 and 13. I mean, it's just the basics. I'm not saying they're gonna be a number 1 seed in the West. I'm talking about for that team's sake.
You said top 3. That's damn near a number 1 seed.
I got them in the top 3. I'm
top
rolling.
3 means that they could possibly be the number 1 seed. And if y'all think they improved enough to be the number 1 seed, if y'all think that's a major improvement, like I'm not saying they didn't get better. They definitely got better. But y'all are saying heavily improved. You getting role players to fill in your empty voids that y'all already had is not a major improvement. That is not heavily improving anything. That's filling in what you were supposed to do already. And you trading that lateral movement for Cam Johnson, even though it was smart for the team because of the contract, but it's the same player. You traded for the same player. You literally traded Cam Johnson for Cam Johnson, or traded MPJ for MPJ. Because if MPJ does the same thing Cam Johnson was doing on the Nets, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. And if Cam Johnson does the same thing that MPJ does, I don't want to hear a word. Because if you have Jokic and you have Jamal Murray, and then you got Christian Brown, who's offensively increasing, his offense is increasing every single season. So he's touching the ball more and more and more. Where's Cam Johnson going to dribble the ball? He's going to stand there, wait for the ball, catch, and shoot.
Cameron's a good off-ball cutter, though. That's what I'm saying.
MPJ got backdoor cuts every year. How many dunks MPJ averaged? Bro, we're not doing that. MPJ did the same thing. Just because he don't do it flashy don't mean that he don't got hella standing dunks the entire year. They give it to him easy. He's 6'11". He just put it in the rim and walked back down the court.
So how
it's the same thing.
What was that in the playoffs?
What do you mean? What was that? He averaged 20. That's what you think Cam Johnson gonna do in the playoffs? He ain't never been there. But no, time out. What you think?
I don't know about 20.
In the playoffs? No, Cam Johnson went with the Suns and ain't do shit. Like, no, we're not about to do that. And then he got traded to the Nets, and then he ain't never seen the playoffs yet. Y'all banking on somebody ain't never been there. MPJ got a ring. He know what it feel like.
I mean, that's cool for him, but still, like,
No, that's cool for him. But we talk about Cam Johnson. Where's the experience at? Y'all talking about in the playoffs? We ain't never seen that nigga do good in the playoffs.
You're gonna see this year. It's gonna be.
Now we're gonna see this year. Now
he was cooking, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man, I couldn't even say nothing.
Shit last year, and I was like, he's gonna average 18 and 12. And you was like, oh, fuck out of here. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. He averaged 17 and 13 last year. So if you killing my picks sometimes, I'll be right.
Who?
Zubac.
We don't care about the weak ass Clippers. Don't try and flip it and try. No, we talking about Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson. That's who we talking about. Not fucking weak ass Ivan Zubac. That's a system player. And the only reason he's nice. No, the only reason he's nice is because he's playing with James Harden with no Kawhi Leonard and he's throwing him lobs the whole time. That's the same reason he made Clint Capella look like that. Now what?
Nah, man. Zubac is a good rim protector too. We ain't about to disrespect Big Zubac.
Oh my God! So is Clint Capella. What are we talking about?
Nah, Zubac's a different level. So now we're gonna go to Houston.
A different level. Oh, you think Prime Zubac's better than Prime Clint Capella rim protection?
Yes, I do. And just overall as a player, he's a better player. I'm sorry, like Zubac is a better player. Got good hands around the rim. He's efficient.
He's a better player than who?
You can actually throw it down to Zubac, and he can get you a couple buckets.
And
he's a better player than who?
Clint Capella.
Oh my God!
Oh, hell yeah!
7 foot.
Yeah, he makes it. I'm tripping for saying that.
Yeah, he's more skilled than Clint Capella. Clint Capella can't score a bucket around the rim.
But his stats are boosted because he's playing with James Harden. That's the whole reason.
I told you that last year. You told me I was insane for saying that.
No, I'm saying, but you're putting Zubac on his level. Zubac's on a different team. He's a normal guy. Like, what are we talking about?
Nah, Zubac's getting better, bro. He's 28. He's getting better every year, man. So
he'll give you a good 18 and 11.
Yeah, he's solid, bro. But now we're going to talk about the Rockets. Album Darius is really gassing these guys to a ridiculous amount. I have seen that they're going to start a bigger lineup. It's going to be Amen, Jabari Smith, who I'm not really a huge fan of, KD, Sengun, and the fifth starter is unnamed. So it looks like they're going to roll with a bigger lineup. I need Reed Shepherd or Aaron Holiday to take another step with Fred VanVleet out all season. I like Tari Eason off the bench. Finney Smith is solid, but he's not better than Dylan Brooks was. I think they're going to miss a little bit of what Dylan Brooks gave him, in all honesty. Dylan Brooks is an impactful player. No, we ain't going to disrespect Dylan Brooks.
Bro. I get what you're. We're not. I like Dylan Brooks. I'm not disrespecting him, but what do you mean he's not? What defensively? I'm taking DFS over Dylan Brooks because
I'm not.
Height, length, everything like that. And then Dylan Brooks took a lot of shots off the dribble. We don't need that no more. We have Kevin Durant. That's why Dylan Brooks is gone. We got somebody that's going to stand their dumb ass in the corner and wait for the ball, and then play defense on the other side.
But the shooting concerns me, bro. Like, y'all don't really have a lot of great shooting. Jabari's a good shooter. Reed Shepherd, he kind of is, but
Reed Shepherd got drafted as the best shooter in the draft, bro. Stop.
Has he shown it on the NBA level yet? In the first 2 years,
he's shown it in the G League, but the reason he hasn't shown it in the NBA level is because you know exactly why. Everyone in this panel knows exactly why he didn't show it in the NBA level because everybody at the position is better than him already. Why would they try to throw him in there and sell their record when they're the number 2 seed? That doesn't make sense. Stop doing that. You know that's the reason why. Stop. He can shoot the ball.
Take a leap this year. That's all I'm saying.
He is, bro. Okay, I understand that you want him to take a leap. That's cool. He's going to have more opportunity to take a leap. But when he first came in the league, he didn't have the opportunity, and everybody in here knows that. That's why Cam Whitmore's not on the team. He didn't have the opportunity.
Like, I'm not ready to crown Houston, bro. I don't know.
You don't got to be ready to do nothing because your team not making the playoffs. We don't care what Jeff does.
Look, we're discussing the Western Conference, man. We ain't about to do that. I got your ass on the Eastern
Conference. Yeah. You don't got to worry about Houston because y'all not ready to see him. But what I'm trying to say is, like, who Houston's lineup, not Houston's roster, who's banging with it besides the Thunder? I feel like the only competition is the Thunder. That's literally the only comp. Is the Thunder only team?
Denver, Minnesota. I think Minnesota can like battle.
Oh, Denver's not doing anything. Like, let me.
I feel like Minnesota took a step back.
Like, no, and he talking about Minnesota. Minnesota, we don't care about them. They're not a factor.
We'll discuss them in a little bit.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Rockets. So let's compare the Rockets to the Thunder. I mean, the Rockets to the Nuggets. You got a man guarding Jamal Murray. He's out the game. He sucked. You know he's already inconsistent. He's not doing nothing against the best defender in the league. Shit cook. They're shooting guard. Christian Brown. We don't care who that is. You know he's getting locked up too. That shit's over. All of that shit's clamped. Like every position is clamped. Every single position is clamped. Every position. Your
So, like, I see you,
your
man.
weakest link is Alpre. Your weakest link is Sengun on defense. And if that's the problem, then we're good because he played center all last year. If
I don't know if Jabari Smith outplays Aaron Gordon, bro. Like, in all honesty.
So you think Aaron Gordon is going to beat the Rockets by himself?
I'm not saying that. You're just saying, like, y'all got the matchup advantage in each position.
We do. We have the matchup advantage against the Nuggets in general. They can have one person that can out, but Aaron Gordon's not going for 40 and beating us. And even if he tried, we have help defense. Aaron Gordon's not no sniper. What's he going to do? Go in the paint? That shit's cooked. Everything's cooked. Our defense, the wingspan, they just going to come out there and hold their hands out like this. That shit's cooked.
He's exceptional at playing off the ball, man. I don't know.
You keep talking about playing off the ball, but we got defenders at every position. So who going to get him the ball? You got to wait for Jokic to get the ball. And if Jokic going to have to do that, Jokic going to have to do that. Every time Jokic tries to strong arm and win the game by himself, he loses every single time. I was a Nuggets fan. I watched it for years. If every time he tried to take it, every time his teammates get taken out the game, he tried to do it himself and he loses every single time. What are you gonna do? They don't match up, and then on top of that, that's just the starters. Put the bench in. Go ahead and put the fucking Nuggets bench in. Go ahead and put Tim Hardaway Jr. He's getting locked up.
I like Corey Easton though. I do like Easton.
Time out. Rewind. Who's the Nuggets backup point guard? Thank you.
Bruce Brown. Respect him.
Bruce
Raptors
Brown.
legend.
You
Like,
said who?
look, he talking about some Bruce Brown. Nick, they don't have a backup point guard.
I think that Pickett guy is going to be their backup, but number 24, I think that's their backup now.
You're just saying number 24. You don't even know his first name.
I said Pickett, yeah.
What's his first name? Exactly. We're done. We're done. The Nuggets can't fuck with the Rockets. That shit's cooked.
They're going to have a hard time with the Lakers, though.
Oh, no. We'll discuss the Lakers in a little bit, but as far as Houston, like I said, I really am concerned about the outside shooting. I like Amen at the one. I think he's going to really thrive there. I think they're going to push the pace. KD's going to have to play more up-tempo with this team. But I think he's good for it. Anybody else outside of Darius have any thoughts on the Rockets?
I mean, yeah, they definitely top 3 in the West for sure. I mean, adding KD, I mean, probably the most efficient scorer in the league. I mean, I'm not going to hype him up too much because Darius got a big old smile on his face. So I'm going to just keep it short.
You can't say nothing bad. Like, what are you going to say? What bad can you say? They're shooting. We don't know if they can't shoot yet. We're going to find out.
They're going to be a great regular season.
And then you talk about their shooting. We got KD. We got KD. KD going to make all his shots.
On paper. It looks good on paper.
KD not going to miss.
Because
you got KD and Sengun, reigning all-star.
It's going to be a great regular season team, man.
I see that, Billy. Honestly, like good regular season playoffs.
We got a bunch of no. We got a bunch of people that are experienced in the playoffs, in the postseason. That's exactly what we got now. We got depth from the postseason, and we got postseason experience from last year. Now what?
We got experienced losers.
And we played the Warriors. Now what? What we doing? We got Clint Capella.
I know they got Steven Adams.
Yeah,
I don't really understand the Capella signing. I don't understand that.
KD, DFS. What do you mean you don't understand the Clint Capella?
You already got Steven Adams at Sengun. Like you want to have him?
Adams don't protect the paint. Steven Adams don't protect the rim. That's why they haven't named the 5th starter because they don't know if it's going to be him or Steven Adams.
Nah, you can't start Clinton 2025, bro.
You may think that, but who going to stop?
He got beat out by Double O in Atlanta. Like he's not a starter anymore.
Yeah, but you said in Atlanta he had to play Trae Young's offense. That's why I don't say anything about people that come from Atlanta. I expect the most from them when they leave because Trae Young holds people back.
Oh,
like they got Clint Capella trying to do.
I ain't never heard that before.
They got Clint Capella trying to do the same thing that Houston did with Harden and Clint Capella, and it did not work because Trae Young is not the same guy. That's just the truth.
So, any final thoughts about the Rockets? Tay, you got any thoughts on them?
Why you laughing? They'd be a good team. I don't know. I don't know where to put them though. It's very tricky to me. Like I could see a repeat of last year, like taking, going to 7 and losing the first round, but then I can also see like WCF kind of thing at the same time. I don't know. I really struggle with the Rockets. They'll be good in the regular season though, for sure. Like they probably get like the 2 or 3 seed. They're gonna win like 50 games. They're gonna play defense. They'll play hard. They just need to. Injuries will derail this team.
I feel like we got enough.
It already started.
Nah, you need KD. You gotta pray KD gets healthy. That's all I'm saying.
If KD gets
hurt, other guys, you figure it out. But that's
what I'm saying. Yeah, we need KD's health. Yeah,
y'all need to rest KD or whatever. Play him 60, whatever.
But we got the depth to rest KD. We can start Jabari. We can start Jabari and Tari Eason together.
You play enough defense to,
we did it last year. We did it last year, especially when Fred was out. We lost 2 games when Fred was out of all the games he was out. So I'm not.
That's something like
as
that.
long as he's ready for the playoffs, I don't care. He can sit the whole season for all I care. He can wait.
So now got that out the way. I'm not as high on them as others, but they're a playoff team. Well, let's talk about the Lakers. Got Bron entering year 23. Got Luka. He on the Ozempic, looking skinny. Seemed like he's in shape.
Crazy word.
Got DeAndre Ayton. Let's see if he gives a damn and he rebounds.
Yeah. He got one the other night.
Yeah, 1.8 rebounds. I seen that. You got Rui. He seems like he's regressing a little bit. Then you have they signed Jake LaRavia, Marcus Smart. Some Lakers fans are still hype on him, thinking it's 2019.
No, I think Marcus Smart's a good pickup though. You know how a few years ago picking up Patrick Beverley was a good pickup because of the type, because of the type of player he is. He got a little special whistle because he's one of those scrappy players. I feel like Marcus Smart will definitely help out the Lakers. I'm not high on him, but I definitely feel like he would definitely help out the Lakers with his just the pull he has for being a defender, even though, they be hacking and shit, but they be letting them, but them type of players, they're definitely helpful if you want to win a championship for sure. You need one of those type of players. They didn't have no, like Draymond Green. They didn't have no player like that. You know what I mean? That the enforcer or the person that gets niggas out of character, get under their skin. They need that.
It sounds good until you deal with the Marcus Smart experience.
Oh yeah,
that motherfucker want to look off.
He got to be wide with y'all, bro. You can't see nothing.
No. Let me finish. That motherfucker, they like him until he thinks it's Marcus Smart time. He's going to chuck up 5 threes, maybe make one, think he hot, and then just look off Luka. I see the Lakers fans now. They turn on players instantly, bro. It's not going to work. He's not as good of a defender as he was when he was with us. He's slower. He's horrible guarding quick guards. Motherfuckers think he's just this lockdown. He's one of the most overrated Celtics ever. I almost got banned from the Celtics website for saying I don't like that nigga. So I've never been a fan. I'm not a Marcus Smart fan, bro.
Get him out of here. He's gone.
It was on my ass, man. But I got the Lakers as a top 7 team. I don't really love their depth like that. We'll see what LaRavia does. LaRavia is decent, but
I know about heavily.
Yeah, I'm not really sold on him. I hope Bron does cook, though. I think Bron got 2 years left before he retires. You see the writing on the wall. He doing TV shows and shit. But Bron gonna give himself a farewell tour. He ain't gonna go out quietly.
Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah, he gonna announce that shit.
He gonna make sure everybody know he retiring. Kobe did it. You gotta do it. You know what I mean? If you're LeBron James, no way you just be all right, guys. No, you ready? Let everybody dick ride you everywhere in every city you go to. They gonna retire his jersey. Nobody gonna be able to wear number 23 no more.
Man. So
Jalen Williams, the last person to wear number 6.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
he gotta get that shit up.
They need to,
Yeah, get that shit out of
here. Need to be
I do like Austin Reeves though. He's a really good player. He is better every season. So how do y'all feel about the Lakers? I'm not really sold on them as contenders, but I think
they got a top 5.
Top 5?
Me personally, I think Austin Reeves is a system player.
Who?
I think Austin Reeves is a system player. I don't think he'd be this good on a different team. I don't know. That may just be me, but I don't think he'll be this good on a different team.
All right, so I'll just say this, and I'm gonna pass it to Billy. I think he's too good of a shot creator to call him a system player. If he was just a catch and shoot guy, I could see the vision, but he breaks dudes down off the dribble. He can score. He can get to the line. I don't agree with that. But Billy, why you have him top 5?
Top five. I mean, I'm gonna always have faith in LeBron. It's still too easy for him. Luka done slim down. We saw what fat Luka does, and a skinny Luka in the Euro League. Wasn't he the MVP?
His
He was
first
up
year in
there.
the league, he won
There
Rookie of
we
the Year
go.
going
There we
dumb.
go. And it's easier for him to do what he got to do. He's sliding a little bit better on defense. His hands a little bit more active. And he's just going to be more free flowing on the offensive as well. I see him having a big offensive boom, and he can make everybody better on the court. DeAndre Ayton, he gonna have so many open shots. He ain't gonna have no choice but to make it. He ain't gonna have no choice but to make it. You still got a double Luca. You
Bro,
still got a double Braun. It's not that you can't not do it, and they can alternate both of them on the court. You still got two prolific point guards. Either or would pick your poison. It's gonna be a scary time. It's gonna be a scary time. I got a little faith in Marcus Smart. He's gonna be great within the system because they're not gonna need much from him. I just hope he doesn't take those crazy shots like he usually does, like what you was talking about.
He
Because he
got to
does
help.
get cocky. He get cocky. He see the rim, and all he can do is let it go. Please pass the ball, man. Please pass it.
I mean, bro,
So Jay, how do you feel about the Lakers?
I got them top 6. I mean, they still got some loopholes. Gotta make sure Marcus Smart stay healthy. DeAndre Ayton, we know he shows signs of being immature sometimes, being zoned out in the games. But I feel like he can't do that around LeBron and Luka Doncic. Their patience are not, so he's gonna have to like lock in the whole entire season because now you're around with 2 all-time great players. So and then their depth, I I mean, who's their biggest weapon off the bench?
that's true. That's very true. That's
I don't love
literally
that.
what I was about to get at right there. Their bench is hella ass. Like,
Like I know Laravia, I know him. I've seen him practice. I've seen it all. So I just in the Western Conference, you're gonna need a full-fledged good team from starting five to the bench. And the Lakers, Aiden, Luka, LeBron, that's cool, but off the bench, it's like
Got
Mark Smart.
Rui and Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah, and
Like,
Vanderbilt, like I guess he's finally coming back, but he hasn't played since Minnesota years with the Timberwolves. So
Man, I mean, it's kind of shaky off the bench. It get kind of shaky off the bench.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's like that depth. It's like, I mean, LeBron not 25 no more, so
they're going to stagger either Bron or Luca with the bench players. They have to.
Yeah.
And I felt like they could have got another decent wing or somebody, but I mean, I don't know, but they're definitely top 6. But at their worst,
Yeah,
7
Lakers fans, they hate Gabe Vincent, but if he shows like his Miami side, I guess that's
it over with.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
We don't talk about it a lot, but role players really don't like playing with LeBron James.
You gotta be a corner guy.
you gotta, bro. It's the same thing with Trae Young. He's just not as good.
Don't do it.
No, I'm saying,
Use his mic and turn his camera off.
No, listen,
no, I didn't heard you already. I heard what you said. He said Trae Young is like LeBron James. He said LeBron James don't. He said LeBron James don't make players better.
I think that I still believe that 100%.
Turn his mic and turn his camera off right now.
No, bro.
Disconnect him.
Listen, bro. What I'm trying to say is you have to play a certain way to play with LeBron. You have to be a spot up to play with LeBron. And can you dribble the ball and play with Trae Young? No, you have to be a spot up to play with Trae Young.
We would discuss Trae Young on the Eastern Conference show.
No, but
I don't want to stand it.
Kyrie Irving dribbled the ball with LeBron. D Wade dribbled the ball with LeBron. Chris Bosh even dribbled the ball with LeBron.
Yeah, but like it's at a very small rate. Like you have to be a spot up to play with LeBron. D Wade was the only exception.
Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie Irving was the point. And Kyrie Irving's a scorer. He put the ball in the basket no matter what. You can't say nothing because get it out the net. Like Kyrie Irving got drafted number 1. You're not doing that to him. There's a difference.
You feel like that?
You got any thoughts on the Lakers? We move on to the other LA team. I want to discuss the Clippers really briefly.
Oh shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. Yeah, the Lakers. That'd be cool. I think they got the 3rd seed last year.
Yeah, I don't see that happening this year. But.
They got the best point guard in the league on their team. He's carried the Mavs, to places they shouldn't have been in their life. Yeah, I don't care. He's the best point guard in the league. But yeah.
He's never been a point guard yet. Put that jersey down.
Anyway, yeah. So
he got drafted as a point guard.
We've seen Luka do some things, though. Take some teams to far adventures they should not have been, and I think could be possible with this team. I can see them going to maybe the second round. The trip was supposed to be to Florida, but they went to the Bahamas. It can get a little something like that. But
cruise,
but it's Luka and company at this point. Like, respect to LeBron and stuff like that, but like they not game planning. He not in the scouting report no more either.
That's cat.
He not.
He can still give you 30.
LeBron not in the scouting report no more.
Yeah,
He not
in the scouting report.
Hey, I can't agree with that one. LeBron always going to be in the scouting report. I don't.
He'll walk in triple double till he leave.
That will always be in the scouting report. Oh no,
that man averaged 24, 8, and 8 last season.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not.
Hell no.
Always going to be in the scouting
You
report.
take microphones and turn their cameras off. I'm telling you.
No, he had to mute for 10 seconds. I had to mute him for that.
I mean,
Now we're going to slide to the other LA team, AARP Clippers. I got a guy on TikTok who was on the Rockets video I made that was adamant the Clippers was going to be a top 3 seed. I told him after last year, I don't want to believe that shit. They got older. They do have depth, but they depend on a lot of what ifs. Like Kawhi, you already know he's going to miss about 20 games or so. I like the John Collins pickup. I think him and Zubac can play well. Collins averaged 18 and 9 last season. Zubac averaged a double-double. I think that's going to work. They got Brook Lopez as the backup. While he can still shoot, his defense ain't the same as it used to be. Derrick Jones Jr. is a solid bench piece. Harden, he averaged 23 and 9 last year.
Okay.
I don't really like the Brad Beal pickup because he's had durability issues the past few years. He's already hurt in training camp. He's supposed to be the Norm Powell replacement. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Bogdanovich is all right, but they're really an old team. Then you got Chris Paul as the backup. I like it for taking the pressure off of Harden with ball handling, but like this team's going to play slow, and I just don't see the vision as far as them being contenders. I have them like a top 7 seed, like play in around the 6 seed mark because I'm putting injury into effect, but I don't love this team like that. Billy, how you feel about the Clippers?
They number 9. They're going to be ass. I don't even know why we got them on the podcast today. We should have had them on the Cliff Notes. We should have just had it scrolling across the screen. Clippers going to be ass this year. And we should have moved on. But the team old. I love Chris Paul 10 years ago. He's not going to do shit. I love quiet.
You say
Brad Beal. Mute his microphone again. Brad Beal, what he did on the Suns was absolutely nothing. He's going to try to put up as many shots again just to try to prove a point. James Harden, I don't know. I just don't see it no more. I just don't see it. He about 49 too.
Oh, you don't?
Leave me alone. Mute his microphone. Mute his microphone.
Okay.
But I don't see it this year, bro. I don't see it this year. Like the team's so old, it's so much turmoil. They lost so many good players. Nobody's gonna be able to slide like that. I don't know how many games Kawhi's gonna play. It's probably 12. James Harden, he's not gonna give you 30, 40. He's not gonna do it. At most, he's gonna give me 23. Maybe. And that's a hard ass maybe right now. 20, if I'm saying all-star James Harden right now going to give me 23 and 11. That's his ceiling. And we need way more than that for the Clippers to do anything in the league today.
I do like John Collins as a pickup, though. But, Jay, how you feel about the Clippers?
I mean, at their best, I have them 8. Simply because of the fact that at the end of the day, I mean, all them guys, old guys, have one thing in common. They got experience. And, mixing it with younger guys like John Collins, don't sleep on Chris Dunn, because he was a big defensive part of them last season. So, I mean, they're such a 50-50 team, because it's like At their best, if they fully healthy somehow, I mean, like last season, nobody thought that was gonna make the playoffs. But now this year, I mean, I know with picking up older players, but still, like these ain't just some guys that were just sitting on the bench getting like less minutes. So I mean, pretty much like this is a single field veteran, experienced player. So at their best, 8 seed. I'm a big Kawhi Leonard fan, so hopefully he can play more than 12 games. I got him at the at his best. I know this might be a reach. I probably say 60.
Ooh.
I know,
He
but
played 72 years ago, so it can happen.
yeah, I'm saying it can't happen. So it's like, and then Kawhi Leonard, when he still plays on the floor, he's still making an impact. He's still a mid-range assassin, still a solid defender. I mean, like the skill set of these guys are there. They're just old. That's it. But I mean, who knows? Like I said, it's one of them. We have to wait to see what happens. And then Chris Paul is still a basketball genius. So I mean, look at Jay Kidd towards the end of his career. When he went to Dallas. You know,
Good point. Good point.
so it's kind of
Jason
like,
Kidd was like 6'8".
but no,
He had an impact on that Mavs team.
yeah, but I'm saying though, like now he's like on the team he's familiar with in the city, so now he's comfortable. Not too comfortable to where he get complacent, but like still, like I said, they got a mixture of young and old guys, so they're a wishy-washy team. We're just gonna have to see, but
Hey,
I got them AC for sure.
any thoughts on the Clippers, Tay?
Yeah, that'll be cool. I think Bradley Beal, he kind of replaces the what's his name?
Norman Powell?
Yeah, he replaces the Norman Powell role in a way. So that'd be something for them. I don't know if he's better than Norman Powell at this point, but it's at least like a Diet Coke version. They got a lot of players though. I'll say that. Like if injuries do happen for them, they got some depth. I feel like, they'll be able to get to the playoffs regardless. Whether that's playing or, maybe 6 seed at best. But yeah, they got some great players. They got some great players. Everything has to go right for this team though.
Yeah.
Everything has to go right. So
I'll discuss one more team and then we'll have like who we think is gonna be surprises in the play-ins, who we think drops off. I do want to discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think Ant-Man's going to take his game to another level. I think Julius, with another year, it seemed like he put the weed down, so maybe he'll be a little better. Jaden McDaniels, he needs to take another leap, in my opinion. I think they might miss Kyle Alexander-Walker, but if Terrence Shannon Jr. steps up and Bones Highland steps up, that can maybe like fill that void a little bit. I like the kid they drafted. What's his name? Johan Berenger, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And Dante's still there. I don't have them as a contender, but if apparently he's been working on his post game like a motherfucker this year. If he adds that to his game, he's averaging 30, and it takes him to another level. Yeah. So how do you feel about the Wolves, Billy?
You say Ant's going to take a leap. He doesn't have a choice. At this point, he's by himself for real. I like Julius Randle, but I've never been high on Julius Randle. He's a very inefficient scorer. He's a big shot chucker, especially for a big. Just bang down low, man. If you got an open three going here, I'm not mad at you. But please bang down low a little bit more. But he's going to have to take on so much more of the workload. He's going to have to run around way a bit more screens. He's going to have a hybrid Stephen Curry role. And he needs to bang in the paint a little bit more, too. He settles for threes and jumpers a lot more often than he should. He's one of the best finishers we have in the league. So he settles a bit just like Jason Tatum does. Go on and finish a couple of those shots and get those wins like you need to, because he definitely going to need to do it all this year.
I think he realized that going against SGA and like seeing how he was getting his buckets 15 feet and in, because apparently he's really been working on the post game a lot, because he was talking about how he was talking with Jordan, and Jordan was like, lean with your back more. Don't use your ass when you're in the post. That gives you better leverage and things like that. So he's looking at little nuances. So I really do hope that he uses the post game a lot more, He's got the size and the physicality and the explosiveness to be a killer.
I love post scoring. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So, Jay Boogie, how you feeling about the Wolves? I still had him as a playoff team too, by the way.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I would say
Number 4 for me.
Randall, I give him credit for what he did in the playoffs. Because I was watching film like a few months ago. Like he was averaging like 21 and 10. And he wasn't playing that bad. So I give props to him for that. But when you get that version of Julius Randle, I mean, there's nothing wrong, for that offense. Because at the beginning of the year, it was kind of looking sloppy. And then towards the second half of the season, they got it together. But for Anthony Edwards, like Billy said, he got no choice but to take a leap. Simply because of the fact that you took your team back-to-back conference finals appearances. That has never happened in that franchise history. So, and he's still very young. He's only, 24, 23, 24. So,
yeah.
So for him, for what he's done with his young career, I mean, it's very impressive. And then, for Ant, primarily, he's going to have to be ready for those double teams, read the defense a lot better, because he might have to pass the ball a little bit more because your point guard is still Mike Conley, right?
He needs to take a bench role, in my opinion, but yes.
Yeah, so like
he's starting?
I think so. They need to start Rob or Holmes.
Yeah, because they didn't really pick up like a point guard. They should have picked up someone like Ty Jones, in my opinion. Someone younger and still can like help with the orchestration of offense. But besides that, though, they're still a playoff team. I just wish I always say this about Rudy Gobert. If he had a good post game somehow, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. But the damn dude, I'm like, bro,
he like 33 years old. That shit cooked.
Like, all he needed is a hook shot, bro.
Against Denver in the playoffs. Like when I saw this shit, I was like, there's no way he made that jump shot. But besides the point, though, besides that, I mean, they're still a playoff team. It's gonna be tougher because Denver and Houston upgraded, and OKC kept their same team. So, like I said, I'm a big Anthony Edwards fan, and I know he's gonna do great things this upcoming season. But I feel like he's gonna carry this team a whole lot more than what he did last season. Even though he took them to the conference finals, but still, in the Western Conference, always gonna be tough. So I got them. I got them top 5, no more than 5th seed. So
Tay, how you feel about the Wolves before we go to the last topic?
The Wolves, I think this is a figure it out year. It just seems like they're in limbo right now. Like honestly, like they've had some recent playoff success, but you look at the roster. I don't. Anthony Edwards is a great player. Great player. I probably have him higher than anyone, but I don't know. It just they gotta revamp the roster a little bit. I don't know. It's just something about it. Like we still got Conley in 2025. Like like let's try to
Nas Reed, though.
Yeah. They got Nas Reed back. Then you got Julius Randle, like Gobert. It's just a lot of nah. I just don't see it. Like I want them to be good, but this will be like they need to be humbled a bit. I feel like this year, so they can actually make some moves. Like they got a lot of depth, they got a lot of talent, but I don't know. I want to see like a new age Timberwolves now. Like this is done.
You don't think they got humbled last year?
No. They need to lose early in the playoffs. Early. So they
got young talent though, like Terrence Shannon Jr.
Hold on, Tay. So you think they overachieved too quick? Is what you saying? Or they just
they just need to adapt to who they have to go against. Like we just lost to the Thunder. Why are we running it back with the same team? Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna lose again. Like they'll beat everyone else. They'll be a great team, but when it comes to the team they just lost to, you have to improve, and I don't think they did that. They brought guys back, but you think second year players are gonna put you over the Thunder? I don't think so. Like the Thunder doing the same thing. They got 2 second year players ready to do the same thing. So realistically, they just didn't make enough moves. I feel like so they need to make that big move to now be able to really, really compete with the Thunder. So
Yeah, and that's why I was saying, like when the West kept improving, it's kind of like they brought back the players they need, but it's like that's why Billy was saying like Anthony Edwards gonna have to take such a bigger leap if they don't hurry up and figure out like who to replace. Because if Mike Conley's still your point guard, and then you got to rely on Bones Highland or Dante to play that guard role, like
Rob Dillingham too. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And that's what I'm saying. Okay, see, they just got pure lockdown guard defenders. So it's kind of like you can't just, you know what I'm saying, you got to take sacrifices and make bold moves. But I still got them a playoff team for sure, though.
I really think that Behringer kid is going to be a really good backup. He's like an actual center. He can let Nas Reed cook more so with the power forward position. He's a good rim protector. Like, that kid's going to make a difference this year, I think. But we'll just talk about the teams as collective. As far as my surprise team this year, I had the Portland Trailblazers. I believe in what they was doing last year. I think Shaedon Sharpe takes an all-star leap. Denny Avia was cooking last season. He's probably going to take a leap. Klingen's a good rim protector. The rookie they drafted, Jan Hansen, he's pretty intriguing. I like what I saw from him. Drew Holiday, he's going to play some good defense. Tamani Kamara's a good defender. Tease Tyble's a good defender. Jeremy Grant, if he can get back to who he was a couple years ago, that can help. He was super inefficient last year, but he could be a quality player. I got Portland in the play-in this year. They're going to be the team that takes the leap to me. Any thoughts on Portland before we go to San Antonio, and then Memphis, and then New Orleans? Those are probably the last few teams I'll discuss. I don't think King can do shit, honestly.
Who?
I said, we'll discuss Memphis, San Antonio, and like I think y'all gonna split, brother. But gonna be real. Look like y'all low key rebuilding, man. You trade Bane for 4 picks, like Casey.
Oh yeah, they over with.
Yeah. Wait. We ain't on my team yet. Hold up.
Y'all was supposed to be a championship team 3 years ago.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get on y'all in a little bit, man. But any thoughts about Portland, like before we go to San Antonio or Memphis?
Make it simple. They got good young talent, and then bringing in vets like Drew Holiday and bringing back Dame Lillard to mentor these guys. I mean, they got hunger. We seen it last season. And then you still got the coach of Chauncey Billups. So you got 3 guards that can, like, you know, I mean, also the coach does what he needs to do, but bringing in Drew and bringing back Dame can help mentor these younger guys even more. So it's like, you know, I low key. Yeah, I got them probably a playing team because I don't know how Dallas gonna do. So I probably got them playing 10th seed at best. 9th seed, that's great, but they're definitely playing team for sure.
Oh yeah, should have mentioned Dallas. My fault about that. Glad you said that.
We're talking about Pelicans either.
No. I was going to mention Pelicans, like, to end it, like all those teams. The teams I think can be in playoff contention. I'm not mentioning the Kings for shit, but like
they just are older Chicago Bulls from like 5 years ago.
Chicago Kings.
So about Dallas, hopefully AD stays healthy. Gafford and Lively. Apparently Lively grew to 7'3" this offseason, which is crazy.
I don't believe those. You come on. You fall for anything, Jeff.
I'm not falling for anything. That's just what's been reported.
They be saying that every year. They about a random player like Kuminga. They said he's 6'11". They be doing that. But I need to see it because they be lying. They be lying.
Yeah.
You never saw this nigga in person anyway. How you gonna judge?
On the court. I need ESPN to see. Like, I need to watch a game and they talk about it.
Side by side against somebody who's that height.
Something like that. Yeah, because they be lying. Everyone got taller. Like, nah.
Like we did AD and Boogie. They put their ass side by side. She got shaky.
That's how you know. Yeah.
He was not 6'9".
But yeah, so I think AD is gonna play well. He has to stay healthy though. I think Cooper Flagg's gonna average between 15 and 18 a game. His rookie year, they're gonna put the ball in his hands a lot. They're gonna have D'Lo playing off the ball. They're gonna have Clay playing off the ball. Clay with Megan Thee Stallion now, so he's probably going to play better. His mind right. Who else?
Definitely gonna have a nigga over.
PJ Washington, he's probably going to play well. He done got a new contract.
He got a lot going on right now.
He definitely do.
He got nothing to lose.
Right.
To lose. Nothing to lose.
I like Najee Marshall as like a wing player. Like he plays hard. He can drive really well. He can rebound. He's just a good hustle player. I have them as like a 7 seed. If Kyrie comes back in January, because he's already like shooting jumpers off the torn ACL, I can see them making the playoffs. But I don't know. I don't love the backcourt like that. That's my only concern. But if Cooper comes and hits the ground running and plays at a high level, that changed a lot of things. I see them about a 6 or 7 seed just because I don't know what Kyrie's going to come back. Any thoughts on Dallas?
If Kyrie somehow come back around January-ish, it's hopeful. We're going to have to see, how Cooper Flag plays in the first 2 months of the season. AD, of course, the same topic. Just stay healthy, of course. I like Williams, the dude with the braids, Williams. I think that's his name. He's shown he can score the ball off the bench. Najee Marshall has been a good fit for them since he's been there. Gafford and Lively. So they, like I said, just pretty much I feel like everybody has to stay healthy. To me, in my opinion. I mean, everybody else gonna be healthy, but for AD, like Kyrie already out. He got no choice but to stay healthy. So if that somehow they can do that, if Kyrie managed to come back, I got them 7 seed for sure.
Yeah, he'd be a 25-11 guy when healthy. I see the vision for that.
Yeah. So
any other thoughts about the Mavs if we move to the next scene?
I agree with y'all when y'all say they need to be healthy. They definitely have to be healthy. I think they're gonna be a decent team. They're gonna be playing, they're gonna get in the playoffs through that. And they're gonna make a little noise. Just like you say, Cooper might get like around 18 points. I think he's gonna have 17 and a half, 18. I think he's gonna teeter around that as well. I think they're gonna be an exciting team to beat. AD got the corrective glasses on for the rest of his career too, so hopefully no more eye injuries. He'll be able to see what he's doing out there. But again, God willing, if they're healthy, they're gonna be a great team. Also, Portland, they're gonna be a great young team to beat. They won't be deep in the playoff contenders. They won't be, whatever. But you're gonna have to beat them. You're gonna have to run through them. It's gonna be a fight every time you lace up your shoes.
So, San Antonio Spurs. I said I feel like Wemby needs to get to the playoffs this year. ESPN trying to rank him top 5 without playoff appearance. I don't really love that. I want Wemby to stay healthy. In all honesty, I like De'Aaron Fox there, but I feel like Dylan Harper's a little bit stifled with him, Fox, and Castle. I don't really love that. And they still got Vassell. Still got Jeremy Sohan. They have talent, but it's just like it's a lot of people need the ball in their hands. So interested to see how that works. Who moves off ball more? How this flows. Billy, what are you thinking about the Spurs right now?
Year 3, Wemby finna go stupid. Him and De'Aaron finna go crazy. They definitely finna be playoff teams. Second round is when we exit. It's gonna be a nice homecoming for us. It's gonna be a nice homecoming for us. We ain't been in the playoffs for real in a little minute. This really gonna be our year. It's none of that play-in bullshit. None of that. We walking straight through the door. We taking those chains off. We pushing them up there. We showing y'all who he is. Wemby finna show y'all who he is this year. De'Aaron finna show y'all who he been this year, man. I'm telling y'all. Don't say Sohan and talent ever again in the same sentence. I hate him and I hate everything he brings to the team. He want to be Dennis Rodman. Fuck him. Fuck him. So I don't like that. I trade him for anything. 7 pumpkins and a parking ticket. I don't care. I don't like that nigga. For no reason. Then I got 3 other reasons to not like him. But again, the Spurs gonna do it this year. We gonna walk in the playoffs. We're gonna lose in the second round. That's cool. Wemby took one of the biggest leaps you can ever see from a superstar, bro. Like it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And he grew 3 inches.
I do like Wemby working out with Olajuwon. He worked out with Olajuwon, KG, and he's got Rashard Lewis as an assistant coach, so I do like that. They got to get to the playoffs this year, man. Strictly to it. You got Keldon Johnson. They have pieces. But Tay, how you feeling about the Spurs?
I think the Spurs can be pretty good. I wouldn't really worry about De'Aaron Fox playing with the other guard. I mean, we saw it worked with Tyrese Halliburton, so I wouldn't, and Malik Monk. De'Aaron Fox can play with another guard. It'll work just fine. But you're talking about trade Sohan. Why wouldn't you just trade Castle?
Because I don't like Sohan. That's why.
You should trade both of them. Honestly, I know they wouldn't.
I like Castle though. I like how
I'm just saying, like, you could do like the Tyrese. I see this, right? I've been saying it. Like,
it should be a trade package. It should be both of them.
You already drafted another guard. Like, it's literally set up for you, like, for a free trade to get a power forward or a small forward, whatever. But
who's out there though?
Someone with some young team, you could get like a nice defender or something like that. Like, say, don't think too much on this, but say the Blazers, like, you know what, we want Castle, we'll give you like Denny Avdia and Jeremy Grant or something like that. That makes both teams better. I feel like
I don't think they'd give us both.
But I'm just saying, one or the other.
I'll take Jeremy Grant.
You like I can see something like that. Denny, you see what I mean? Like, you're deep, like, because Castle plays a lot of defense, but you just don't need that like at his position. You already got other guards, so you can get one of those two guys that I named, or probably not both, but one of those two guys. It just makes a lot more sense for your starting lineup. Like, it just makes you more well-rounded if you do that instead of having 3-4 guards, So that's my thing about that. Like, they're all great players. Like, Castle's a great player, but I think he's very tradable right now. So
I can see him as
yeah.
So Memphis, really briefly, and then we'll talk about New Orleans. Like, I don't want to mention Utah. They ain't hitting on shit, man.
G-League team? I ain't know we was talking about them still.
Yeah, they're not getting discussed here. Like,
you talking about one right now?
Who?
The Grizzlies. What you mean?
Oh yeah, we definitely is. I don't know why we even brought them up.
Come on, Tay.
We'll discuss New Orleans and then we good.
We need to have a little stroll on the bottom of the screen for the G League team.
You know what? Y'all ain't right.
Hey, we keeping it real, man. Like I said before the show started, I don't really believe in the coach. He looked like he was in over his head last season. I know he got thrown in the fire a bit, but I don't see the vision. Ja Morant has to stay healthy this year. If he's hurt again, they'll probably want to trade him. Gigi Jackson is a big year for him. He's got to take a leap. I do like the Cedric Coward kid. He's pretty good. But having Triple J, Zach Edey, and Brandon Clark out to start the season with injury, that's just really tough to overcome. I don't see y'all being a playoff team, brother. Anybody else got thoughts on Memphis? I'll pass to Jay Boogie to get his ISO off.
Hey, Ja Morant will have to be perfect this year. Everybody will have to come back healthy today, right now. Today, I'm telling you right now, the 4 doctors got to clear everybody right now. Ja can't get in trouble for nothing. His 3-pointers got to be 44% at least. His shooting got to be above 30%.
Yeah, y'all in a low-key rebuild, man. Like, that Bane trade proved it to me.
Oh yeah, that was a nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Now I'll let you get it off, and then we're gonna talk about New Orleans, and then we good. Like, make your team real quick, brother.
All right, so I agree with y'all saying about, especially with Josh staying healthy and us being as a team being healthy, but I'm not giving up on this coach. Like I said, I felt like the biggest thing I saw from last season when he got into the head coach position, job looked more free, open floor. That's Ja Morant's game. Because I think the biggest issue we had last season was we kept changing up the offense, trying to play through Jaren, and then not involving Zach Edey. It was just a lot of confusion going on. So I feel like this season should be refreshing with just how we play as a team offensively. And But John Morant, like I said, Billy, you're right. He has to be perfect. I feel like be perfect in terms of durability. Because, I mean, he's too good of a player to only play 50-some games every season. So you don't want him being that category of, like, you know, a what if.
True.
So it's like John Morant. I mean, like I said, he's my favorite player in the league, obviously. So, like I said, you know, I feel like I'm confident because, I mean, through the media, he looks more honest about his coach, how he going to play throughout the season. You know, to be honest with you, this might be a bold take, bias, but at our complete best, if we just somehow bring that same fire back, we might be a playing team. Because I say we might. But anything can happen though. Anything is possible. What KG said in that interview, anything is possible. Yeah, anything is possible.
When we won a championship.
I know, but I'm just saying the quote. I'm just saying the quote. So anything can happen though, because like I said, you know, with I mean Utah ain't gonna be nothing. We're gonna see how the Pelicans are gonna do with Zion. You know, we're gonna have to see that. And Portland, they're playing lock for sure. Phoenix, they're Jalen Green
Oh
and
shit, forgot to mention them too.
but yeah, Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, like
They're just a college team right now, bro.
Yeah.
They the
I
Wildcats.
man, because I mean, dude he's a hooper, but I mean, he's been through some crazy changes with that franchise. So I feel like we got a chance of playing for sure. I'm not giving up on this coach. I got to see how he do throughout the season because Jenkins and the GM pretty much beef all last year, which I didn't know about until this summer. So, I mean, now I feel like the whole team, my team, they look happier. So, you know, this got to stay healthy.
Happiness don't equate to wins. But real quick,
I know, I'm happy that let me live. Let me live.
we're gonna slide to the Pelicans real quick. So you got Zion. He looks skinnier. It's a contract year. After this season, his contract's non-guaranteed, so that's probably why he cut weight. He want to get another payday. I like the Jordan Poole pickup. I like Trey Murphy. I'm a huge fan of him. He is better every single season. I'm high on him. Herb Jones, when he's healthy, excellent defender, excellent 3-and-D guy. I'm a fan of him, but he has to stay healthy. If he's Missy, he's a really good player. He's going to be a double-double guy in the future. Kevon Looney's a really good rebounder. If Murray comes back healthy, I see a play-in vision for this team. Still got Jose Alvarado who plays hard. Derek Queen, he's coming back from injury. They're expecting a lot out of him. The Pelicans are going to have to at least make the play-in this season in order for the coaching staff to remain the same. And it all depends on Zion, bro. Straight up. So, Billy, how you feel about the Pelicans? I know you say you was high on their roster.
Oh, definitely, I am. I think they're going to be a great team. I got them right now as 6. I got them 6 on my list, 6 to 7.
Whoa.
We know how Zion hoops when he's on the court.
Yeah.
All we trying to see is if he can play 70 games, if he can play the rest of the season. We know what he does. We see what he can do in the play-in when they need a win. He can do it for you. He can get it done. Can you get out there though? That's all we worried about is can you get out there? Jordan Poole is a champion. I know he can do it. He's getting more poised every year. Now he has another perennial all-star next to him. Trey Murphy is going to go crazy. Everybody you name is about to go crazy. I've been watching them play lately in what it is, the summer league right now or preseason.
That's preseason against Australian teams, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the game. I like how they playing with each other. It's so effortless. They just flowing out there. They get out there between these lines. They're gonna have fun. It's gonna be exciting. Jordan Poole gonna be able to do his little shake and bake, step back. Let me get this 3, get it out the net. I want Zion to develop a more consistent jumper.
Yeah.
A lot of times you see him, he'll start his drive, and once he gets stopped, he doesn't know what to do. He has no clue on what to do. Get a little 15-footer, 16-footer, get a little hook, get you a little floater. Finish that. Because the offense stifles a lot. Once they get that first stop, they have to reset the entire offense every single time. You can't do that in the playoffs. So you need a go-to move once you get that first little stop. He needs a second counter. But I think that'd be a good team. They're gonna be in the playoffs. I don't know if they're gonna win that first round, but I think it's gonna be an exciting ass first round.
It's year 7. I need to see Zion in the playoffs at this point. Jay, you got anything to say about the Pelicans?
Man, pretty much Billy said it pretty much, but you know, I really like that young core of Murphy, Jones, Poole, and Zion. Because with Zion's scenario wise, the more times you get double, you got like 3, 4 guys that can knock down perimeter shots. So they offense shouldn't be slept on at all. Because I mean, they got a good amount of scoring from each guys, and especially with Trey Murphy, a guy that can shoot the three, and he got hops. So you got a guy that can shoot threes and finish at the rim. So, I really like their offense this year. Defensively, with Herb Jones, just stay healthy, of course. And what's his name? Jose. Yeah. So like I feel like this offseason they took it more serious. Now that they understand, like picking up guys like Jordan Poole and Kevon Looney, who been in championships and got rings. So you can't play around this season. So I feel like for them, it's definitely gonna do or die in terms of just making to the playoffs or playing. But for Zion's sake, all eyes on him.
It's contract year, 100%.
Yeah, so it's like you skinny, Luka skinny. I mean, hey, who's gonna win the skinny battle? We don't know, but, but we don't know. But no, all seriously though, Zion. I mean, like I said, he came in the same draft with John Morant. Bro, just stay healthy. I mean, because both y'all are signing players for your own franchises and stuff. So just, like I said, when he's on the floor, he's dominant. He can go to the left and right side and finish over anybody because he still got the size and girth, and he still got the burst of speed when he jumps. And like I said, when Billy says you get a decent, consistent jump shot, don't have to be a pure knockdown 3-point shooter because you got guys like Poole, Murphy, for your shooting. So pretty much, like I said, offensively, you can't sleep on this team because anybody, huh?
I was gonna get ready to say, shout out to Joe Dumars. He's a new GM.
Yeah.
He's definitely been making good moves. Tay, any thoughts on Pelicans before we wrap?
Yeah, I think the Pelicans are gonna be nice. I like the roster. They're gonna play some defense. They'll have scoring from all areas. They have a nice balance of young and and vets. I wouldn't even call them vets. Even they're just a little older, but that I like the age of this team. They got rid of all the old guys in the off season and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like this team. It's feels like a brand new Pelicans team. They're done with the Brandon Ingram project and stuff like that. So Trey Murphy could be that. He will be that. Actually, probably he could be better than him. Honestly, he is better than him, I would say. But yeah, I really like this Pelicans team. No, he's better than him. He clears. Like the Raptors could switch them, they would switch. But yeah, the Pelicans, I really like that roster. I think Zion's gonna do well. It has to be the year. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'll be wrong every year. It has to be this year. Yeah, they got everything. I like this team. I do think they can make the playoffs.
All right. And just real briefly, I'll touch on them for 1 minute and then we can wrap. The Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, just get your buckets. Like, your house is crazy. You just want to stay, be the man in Phoenix. I get it, bro. Like, that house is ridiculous. I wouldn't want to leave either. He's already the all-time leading scorer in Suns history. Just get the points, bro. Like, get the generational wealth. I understand. Dylan Brooks, he might have them play hard. Jalen Green, I don't see him and Booker working out too well. They got a lot of front court players too, but you got Mark Williams. They drafted like 2 first round. They drafted a first round and a second round, I believe, too. Nick Richards is still there, so I mean, I don't see the vision for them really being great, but they got tradable pieces for sure. I think Royce O'Neal's still there, so somebody would be hitting them up at the deadline for their players.
The wrong O'Neal.
The Sacramento Kings, like we discussed earlier, they're the new Chicago Bulls. Signing Dennis Schroeder to that contract, that's much, but they're not doing anything worth a damn. Utah, I hope Ace Bailey can get off. And Lauri Markkanen, if he stays healthy, we'll see what happens. Filipowski is a solid young player. I like what I saw from Isaiah Collier last year. He was a good playmaker. Sensabaugh is pretty good, though. Ben Sensabaugh, he's a nice little two guard. He can score a bit. Like, he's a good young player, but they're not going to be worth a damn. And I think that might be every team in the Western Conference. Just to say we covered every team.
One thing I do want to say, though, Ja Morant is turning into a less accomplished Derrick Rose.
I mean, it's pretty accurate.
And D Rose didn't have that many accomplishments, in all honesty, himself. So the next few years, Ja Morant gonna have to make his play because he's turning into a bust now.
I'm not gonna call him a bust. I think it's too strong, but like,
he's supposed to be a champion. He's a bust.
I'm not gonna call him a bust.
It's a good thing.
I'll do it.
It's a good thing I'm from Memphis because my whole black side almost kicked in. I was like, what did the nigga just say? I'm like, hold on, play, hold up. But I mean, that's not a bad theory or take. Like I said, he just stay healthy because we know what he can do when he's healthy. So it's just, but I feel like,
I'll finish your statement, man.
No, y'all a 40-win team, honestly, if that.
Yeah, I'm just for his sake. I just feel like he looks a lot composed and happier because last season with the GM and coach beef clearly affecting him in a way. Because I mean, while you keep changing up the offense throughout the whole season, I mean, the dude averaged a whooping 23 points, but he just averaged like close to 28 a few years ago as a star player. So it's kind of like this year. I'm confident, but you know,
at least you're being optimistic, brother. So, like,
I'm glad you can be that, man.
Yeah. Follow my man Jay Boogie on all platforms. He does a lot of dope content on TikTok and YouTube. Follow my guy Billy Goat. We got some stuff coming with a collab soon. Like, we're going to get back on the music wave and content with other stuff.
I done dropped some music too.
Oh yeah. Like, where can they find that music at, brother?
Hey, look, I'm only on SoundCloud now. I'm a SoundCloud rapper, so I'm going to make hoodies and bears.
Yeah, whenever you like make it, make sure you drop the link. Yo, I'll add the link to the description of the episode and all that. So
I dropped the link to the SoundCloud in the group chat, but I'm going to add it on all the platforms in like 2 weeks.
All right.
It's I got me a little 43-minute throwaway tape out there. Just, you feel me, show the versatility.
Bet. You can find my guy Tajon Archive. He does like football shows, does all types of different things on all platforms. And the Hoop Panel, I gotta get a better phone. I ain't gonna lie to y'all because I'm about to start doing TikTok lives. I'm gonna have y'all pull up to those like whenever y'all available. I need to do some Twitter Spaces and all that. But still going on with the season preview, still doing Bridging the Gap. Got a lot of old heads that's fucking with me off the Bridging the Gap series. So I might do a show with like some of the old heads with some nostalgia talk. Somebody did hit me up about that on TikTok.
Oh, I would want to join that. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be all George.
They would hate me. Oh my god.
Yeah, they would hate you.
So funny.
We're gonna put that in motion pretty soon. Somebody did hit me up on TikTok, like, hey man, how can I join one of these shows you do? Like working on some shit. I got you. But we'll be doing 2 times a week. We coming through with the Eastern Conference predictions next week. I'm sure they're gonna put me on the grill because the Celtics are gonna be kind of rebuilding. So I'm expecting a lot of slander.
Kinda.
Hey man.
They're high school team right now.
You in denial just like Jay Boogie. Both y'all teams suck. Like just it's okay.
Wait a minute.
It's okay.
Wait a minute. No, wait.
We're gonna discuss it next week. We'll save it for next week. So.
We'll discuss the second high school team next week, guys.
You know what? Oh wait.
All right.
The Wildcats and the Badgers.